Hey, what's up guys? In today's chess video, I'm going to show you a secret chess trap which is also called the fishing pole trap, and you can use it when you are playing from black. So I'll show you its different moves and variations, so stay tuned till the end. This chess trap revolves around the Roy Lopez opening. Roy Lopez opening is a very famous opening which starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight to c6, bishop to b5. White's idea here is to capture our knight, then we capture his bishop, then he'll simply capture our e5 pawn. So after this we'll move knight to f6, attacking the bishop, and this is called the Berlin defense. So the most common reply from white would be to castle. And many of you might be thinking, why is he castling? Instead he should play knight to c3 to save his e4 pawn. But I'll tell you why. Once we capture the pawn, he'll simply play rook to e1, and when the knight goes back, he can go ahead and capture the pawn. So this was a good move for from white. So here we'll not capture the pawn, instead we'll move knight to g4, and a typical reaction from white will be to kick off the knight from the g4 square, so he'll move h3, and here we'll not bring our knight back, instead we'll move h5. And if your opponent is seeing this kind of move or trap for the first time, he'll get greedy and capture our knight, and this is why he is in a big trouble. Let me show you how. We'll capture his pawn, and then his knight is under attack, so he'll bring his knight back. Then we move queen to h4, threatening a checkmate on h1 and h2. So here you'll see white playing f3 or f4. If he plays f3, we'll not capture the pawn, and if he plays f4, we'll not capture the pawn in this move also. Instead we'll move g3, blocking the escaping square of the king. So here white cannot stop the checkmate but delay it by moving queen to h5. Then after queen captures, there is no way to stop this checkmate, and he'll simply play knight to c3, and here we'll move knight to d4, pressurizing this knight, and then after knight captures our knight, we'll capture his knight, and then because his knight is being attacked by a pawn, he'll bring his knight back to e2, and here we'll move knight to e5, sacrificing our pawn. After knight captures d4, then we play a3, attacking the a6, attacking the bishop, bishop to a4, then we play b5. Now also we are attacking the bishop, and then bishop to b3, and then we move c5, attacking the knight. After knight goes to e2, we'll simply move c4, trapping this bishop, and this is a winning position for black because white is behind development. And here you'll often see white playing rook to e1, bringing another defender to the e4 pawn. But here also we have a little trick which starts with bishop to c5, and here we are attacking the f2 pawn by a knight and the bishop. So most common response from white would be to block this diagonal by moving d4, then knight takes d4, knight takes d4, and here we'll not capture the knight because after bishop captures knight, queen will simply capture our knight. So going back to this position, we'll instead play queen to h4, attacking the f2 and h2 square with both our knight and queen. So here white will play knight to f3, saving his knight because he was also attacked by a pawn and the bishop, and also saving the h2 square. And here we'll move queen cross f2 check, and then king to g1, sorry, king to h1. And here I'll give you 5 seconds to think about the stunning move which will change the game. So you have 5 seconds.
On finding well, a move that simply has to be played if you are to push for something here. And for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, it's
Is to queen to g1, sacrificing our queen. And if knight or rook captures the queen, let's suppose knight captures, then we'll simply play knight to f2, and it's a beautiful smothered mate. And if rook captures the queen, then also we'll play knight to f2, and it will be checkmate. So this was the fishing pole trap and its variations. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you do, then please make sure to like for my effort and subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss more amazing chess videos. I'll meet you in my next video.
Give me what I'm looking for. Yeah.